Hello and welcome to this Forex Preview at XM.com. We'll be discussing the upcoming rate decision by the Reserve Bank of New Zealand and the potential reaction in the Kiwi. I'm Maria Pashurdis, and joining me is investment analyst Achilleas Georgolopoulos. So Achilleas, since the RBNZ's meeting back in February when they announced a rate hike of 50 basis points, they've had to grapple with the global banking crisis. Can you tell us about policymakers' main concerns now in New Zealand and what markets are expecting from the central bank on Wednesday?
Yes, hi Maria, firstly, and thank you for the question. The RBNZ, as you pointed out, is meeting on Wednesday. This is a second meeting for 2023, and at the February meeting they did 50 basis points of rate hike, pushing the official rate to 4.75. On Wednesday, essentially they are facing a new world compared to the February meeting. Globally, we had the developments in the banking sector, Credit Suisse and the Silicon Valley Bank, and we have seen inflation, headline inflation, cooling off considerably over the last 2 months, more or less. Domestically, New Zealand has issues. They do face inflation. They have had some climate-related incidents like the cyclone. So the RBNZ is faced on Wednesday on a situation where it has to balance out the global events and the domestic events. The market is expecting a 25 basis points rate hike. It also prices in another move of equal magnitude until July. The end rate seen by the market is still 25 basis points lower compared to the RBNZ own forecast. On Wednesday, we do get the updated forecasts. So it would be interesting to see whether they maintain that 5.5% they have for the end of the second quarter or they upgrade it. Obviously, we don't expect dramatic changes considering the global environment, but if we do see an upgrade revision, which potentially reflects their hawkishness, that will have an impact on the currency. And just to complete is that we do have an amendment of the RBNZ remit going on. During April, we will have the RBNZ's opinion on that. They have price stability, maximum employment as their target. Maybe they add something about climate. If nothing changes considerably, then everything is fine. The market will probably ignore it as an event. If they made a dramatic change at the extreme, maybe the market thinks that other central banks could do the same, but that's a bit far-fetched. But we should keep in mind that there is a remit amendment underway.
Okay, turning to the Kiwi now, how did it perform during the banking crisis, and what reaction might we get after the RBNZ decision?
The Kiwi had a mixed performance during essentially March. It did manage at the end to outperform both the Aussie and the US dollar, its main trading partners, and that's positive from an economic stance because an appreciation of the local currency tends to limit imported inflation, which is something that New Zealand suffers from. Looking ahead, as I said, that outperformance has continued. The Kiwi versus the dollar is moving into an upwards, essentially, nature. It has reached some key levels around 0.6591. The point here is that it looks like that the rally doesn't have much gas left in the tank, so it needs a bit of push. Maybe the RBNZ on Wednesday will provide that.
Achilleas, thanks so much. And thanks for joining us for this Forex Preview at XM.com.